When you drive through downtown Altoona, Pennsylvania, you'd never know that less than a decade ago, the city looked more like a ghost town with maybe one or two cars in sight and hardly any activity. It was very depressed, and my expectations of ever seeing it look like the bustling city that it used to look like long before I was born wasn't even a thought. Today, the future is looking bright thanks to a couple of ambitious businessmen who actually have the guts and vision to bring downtown back to its former glory. Filming abandoned locations is an easy task, but renovating some of these structures that I've filmed seem very far-fetched or even impossible. There is a building downtown Altoona that has sat vacant for decades. This beautiful landmark is much more than a building, and I've had my eye on it for 7 years with no luck at gaining access. It is my favorite building in the city, and thanks to a young entrepreneur who is changing the future of downtown Altoona, today I was finally able to film it in its current condition before renovations begin. This magnificent historic giant has gone through many changes over the years and has changed names a few times, but ultimately looks exactly the same on the outside and is probably the most beautiful building in the city. The building is about to be completely gutted and transformed into luxury apartments for upper-scale living. Its location is amazing, and it will play a major role in revitalizing 11th Avenue. 11th Avenue has already come a long way in the past decade, but this will be an absolute game changer. I reached out to Christopher Cook, who owns the building and has already transformed other rundown buildings in the area into modern masterpieces. He was nice enough to take the time out of his extremely busy schedule and allow me to take the last look inside of this fascinating building while in its current condition. Work has already begun since the release of this film, and I cannot wait to follow up and showcase what it has turned into. So before we go inside, let's take a minute for some history on this work of art, because after all, that's what this is all about. The Silverman Building is the most elaborate office building on 11th Avenue. Dating to 1924-1925, the steel-framed structure is faced with white glazed terracotta in a neoclassical design. The building, constructed for local real estate entrepreneurs Jacob and Isaac Silverman, was erected on a site that had been owned and occupied by the Pennsylvania Railroad Company since 1851. Now known as the Black and Yawn Building, this is Altoona's most prestigious business address. So without further ado, let's go inside. Penn Legal Services. Oh, this is cool. It's actually a cool picture. Oh, nice. This is excellent.
This is basically what the purpose of that.
Yeah.
Now it's just showing just right around.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that I guess this doesn't go anywhere down here, huh? This is definitely everything that I imagined. Well, I guess pictures aren't working anymore. Just a bathroom. Shaft. Could be cool to get a shot of this. All right, it is working. Use that as tile floor. It's cool. Yeah, like everything has something cool on it. Like Coca-Cola. Is this from a movie theater?
I think it's from a restaurant. Well, it could have been a movie theater. I don't know.
That's wow. They're columns. That's
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
they could be. I mean, I figured maybe some type of restaurant, maybe.
Yeah. Charles McAleer. Lots of attorneys in here.
Yeah, I guess the story is that, he wouldn't fix the roof.
But I will get a random local guy. We go this way.
No.
Check it out, man. I mean, this merch is like really sick. Check me out, bro.